Doo-dum, 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 doo-dum. Hello everybody, Mark Wiles is here. Today we talk about Eternal Paradox again. Season 2 is over and I'm gonna tell you in this video. Let me put my phone away. In this video I'm gonna share with you what I've learned about Eternal Paradox from Season 2. I'm a free-to-play player, completely free-to-play. I didn't invest a single cent into Eternal Paradox. I'll give you tips and some advices, the best things that I came up with so far. So let's go. The first thing I want to tell you is hunt monsters. I underestimated it in the first season, but the main reason why you want to hunt monsters are speed ups. Speed ups to speed up your buildings. I have played Eternal Paradox in Season 2 non-stop. I played it on my tablet in parallel when I was working. I played it outside on my phone. I played it everywhere. I played when I was sleeping. I played very much. And I didn't reach headquarters level 30. I finished with level 26. And I hunted monsters a lot. By this, I just want to tell you that you will need to hunt them as much as you can, unless they change the balance and they make it somehow easier to level up your headquarters in Season 3. The next tip, if you have participated in some rallies with your guildmates, you probably know this annoying process of creating your troop. You all the time need to assign the right soldiers, synergists if you want to use them, and you have to do it all over again. So I can share with you a tip how you can assign your troop once and it will be used automatically when you join someone's rally if you have enough soldiers for it. So for example, if your guildmates want to rally level 26 Chakram Legion, you have to choose exactly the same level as your guildmates want to rally, create a troop there, and click attack once. So like this, the troop will be saved. You don't need to attack the Chakram Legion, you can just return your soldiers right away if you don't want to do this. You can also attack it, it doesn't matter, but your troop is now saved. When your guildmates will start a rally against level 26 Chakram Legion, your troop will be automatically assigned in the right way, with the right soldiers. Same ones as you have chosen when you solo attacked Chakram Legion level 26. The only little detail here, you have to choose the exact same level what your guildmates want to attack. Same thing works with Black Sun Cult. In the next tip, I'm going to talk about producing some high tier soldiers. Upgrading barracks till you can produce soldiers level 9 or level 10 takes forever. So luckily, there is another way to get T9 and T10 soldiers. For this, you will have to have an active guild, some of your friends or some of your guildmates, and you have to rally higher tier Chakram Legions. So from level 22 to level 26, you can get in your dungeon T9 prisoners. Then you can convert them. The process takes a lot of time, but you will have T9 soldiers. So this is extremely useful. Level 22 till 26, T9. 27 till 30 is T10. At least it was like this in season number 2. If they don't change anything, it's gonna stay the same. So this is very important because at the end of the game, and I played a lot, I told you already, I played very much. At the end of the season, I didn't have a single barrack that could produce T9 soldiers. All of my T9 and T10, they came from Chakram Legion farming. So you know what to do. Another tip about farming Chakram Legions, scout them before you attack, because sometimes they get reinforcements from other Chakram Legion fortresses. Otherwise, you will probably not win this battle and you will have unnecessary losses. If you want to keep your T9 and T10 soldiers alive, you have to include some lower tier soldiers in your troop, because they die first. Hunting monsters, BSC farming, rallies, fighting for mines or farms, any PvP, any PvE, you have to include tier 1 soldiers because they will die first. That's why since the second part of the season or so, my red and green barracks, they were producing only tier 1 soldiers non-stop. Like this you can keep your higher tier soldiers alive. Now I'm gonna talk about converting your prisoners in the dungeon. I will tell you my way how I did it. I don't know if it's the best one, but for me it seemed reasonable, so I'm gonna share it with you. So I did it this way. I farmed Chakram Legion in the morning of the day and converted T9 and T10 light and dark at the same time, 4 types of soldiers, no fire, earth or water, and I converted them all at the same time, set the conversion to like 12-14 hours whenever you go to sleep, then farm Chakram again before you go to sleep, set the soldiers for cooking, and repeat the process in the morning again. Like this you will have your dungeon working all the time. The next tip I'm gonna give you about the battle power. Depending on your battle power ranking, you will get some reward in E-time at the end of the season. That's why I will give you an easy way to raise your battle power quite a bit. The secret is simple. You have to equip all of your mercenaries, even level 1 mercenaries, with mercenaries gear. Because one of the ways that the game counts your battle power is your mercenary equipment equipped on your mercenaries. If it's in your inventory, it doesn't count. You have to equip your mercenaries, even level 1 mercenaries, and in the best case, you can also raise the level of this equipment, all of this equipment, to level 8. Because level 9 and level 10 is sometimes tricky to get. Sometimes I had to spend a few millions to get level 10. Yes, the chances like 5 or 2%, but sometimes you just have no luck and you're burning your stones like crazy. they just disappear like million after million. That's why equip your mercenaries and upgrade the gear to level 8. If you have resources, upgrade it to level 10. So the next one is a little bit trickier, the captain's gear. In the last video I said that there are these buttons for changing the sets, and I didn't use it. But I had to use it later, because if you want to play this game seriously, you will have to have all 4 sets of captain's gear. But the good thing is you don't need to max out all of the items in each set. That's why I will give you my priority list, so to say, what items you definitely need to upgrade because they give you some amazing bonuses, like this one for example. I'll take my notebook for this one because I don't remember it all, I just wrote it down. So exploration set, there you need almost all of the gear. Here I can shortly show you the bonuses that they give, and you can decide it on your own. The only thing that you don't have to upgrade in this set is the saddle. I don't think it's so crucial to have 24% movement speed when hunting monsters, so this is the one that is optional in my opinion. So the next we have attack and defense set. Sadly, I have to say, if you want to participate in conquest or some PvP stuff on the world map, you will have to have attack set and defense set. You will have to swap them all the time. For example, if you attack a mine, you want to equip an attack set. After the attack, you want to change it to defense set, because when someone attacks you, your defense set works. The attack set doesn't work anymore. That's why all of the 6 items here in the attack and defense set, 6 items here, 6 items, they are all important. Look at these bonuses that it gives you. This is pretty much crazy. This stuff, it's a huge advantage in PvP. So in the last set is a support set. From this set, in my opinion, you must upgrade 4 items. And this is insignia, this is the sword, this 2 you need for sure, the horn and the cloak. You need these 4 things for sure. The other 2 are optional. For example, the research cost. Look, at the end of the game, at the last day of the season, I have 2.7 million energy for researches, and I was researching non-stop. So I don't really know if you need this stuff. Maybe they will change it in the next season, but It is how it was in the season 2. Soldier training cost, it's also unnecessary in my opinion, because look how much wheat I have at the end of the season. This is a crazy amount. That's why I have never had problems with wheat and energy this last season. The only real problem was stones. All the time I was farming them non-stop. So the next tip is also about captain's gear. I am not very sure if it's a bug or if it's meant to be like this, but if you want to promote your captain's gear, it's not working the same as with mercenaries gear. If you have a legendary 3 stars insignia, I don't know, the first thing to notice, it is crazy expensive. It is crazy expensive to upgrade captain's gear. The second thing, your legendary 3 stars will not turn into legendary 4 stars. It will turn into whatever rarity 4 stars. That means, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's meant to be like this. I see it kind of weird, but it is how it is. Maybe they'll change it in the season 3, but it was like this. Just be aware of it. That's why, for example, for attack and defense sets, if you care about secondary stats, after promotion, you will not necessarily have same secondary stats or even same amount of secondary stats, because your rarity may go down. That's why if you want to promote your attack or defense captain's gear and you care about your secondary stats, think twice. So we're coming to 2 last tips. The next one will be about the arena. I've got a pretty good placement as a completely free-to-play player. I have only gave Valentine a rarity. With all of my E-time that I've earned from the game, I have bought the Immortal Emblem random boxes. I'm gonna make another separate video about opening all of these boxes. Then you can see how many emblems were in each box. A spoiler, not many. 7 stars gear is crazy expensive to create, but it is absolutely necessary in arena. For example, in this season, in season 2, there was Valentine, and almost all battles in the arena came to whose Valentine has more speed. Here is my Valentine, and I have to tell you, I have 3 7 stars things on her, and they make a huge change. Because of this, I have earned my place. So this is basically where all the stone was going from this endless farming in promoting gear to 7 stars. Once I have spent 9 million to promote one piece to 7 stars. 9 million stones. So, and the last thing that I want to tell you is my pure observation and maybe even speculation. It's just my experience in the game. It's not a fact, but it is how things seem to be to me. To be. So, when you upgrade, starting with 5 stars, mercenary gear upgrade, you can click this button and have a double chance to upgrade the gear with spending double resources. When I upgrade the gear from level 8 to level 9, I don't click this button. From my experience, 10 times 5% gives you a bigger chance of upgrading the gear than 5 times 10%. I don't know why. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we have some mathematicians there in comments who can really tell me a real probability of 10 times 5% or 5 times 10%, if it's the same or if it's different. But from my experience, when I upgraded gear from level 8 to level 9, in the beginning I did it, I clicked this button, but I have a feeling that I have spent too much resources when I was spending double. Sometimes I had 10% and I upgraded like 30 times and upgrade doesn't work. Sometimes I have 5% chance upgrade works from third attempt or something like this. That's why from 8 to 9, I would advise you not to click this double X button. From 9 to 10, click the button. 2% is a very small chance. So if you found this video helpful and if you liked it, then like it. If you didn't find the video helpful, or you don't like me or my beard, I don't know, Click the like button anyway, it will help me. I hope you learned something from the video and see you in the game. Wait, I have a little quest for you. Find the subscribe button on YouTube and click it.